His name is Jared Outlaw. He's been running from the ATF and FDA his whole YouTube career. Well, he's done running. It's time for him to run his own show, The Backwoods Broadcast, capturing the ethos of the country lifestyle, whether it be hunting, fishing, trucks, bucks, camo, ammo, NASCAR, dive bars, farming, ranching, rodeo, radio, southern food, or hard-working dudes. If you like that stuff, then this show's for you. So sit back and grab your dip can. It's about to get western.
Bang, bang! What's cracking, Kimpo? Welcome to the woods. You're watching the pilot episode of the Backwoods Broadcast. And yes, I said pilot episode. We got to make sure the network likes it before we go full bore into it, you know what I'm saying? And when I say network, I basically mean my father, because he's the only fan I have left, I reckon. Which is kind of funny, because growing up, all my dad did was beat me with a belt. He could give two craps about the beautiful picture I drew of him in second grade or the amazing pottery I made him in art class. But now, I'm 31, post something on Facebook, and he calls me, "Hey, Zaddy, I love your new song. Hey, son, bought your new dip flavor." Thanks, Dad! Where was your attention when I really needed it at 7? This picture I drew of you is an artistic masterpiece. And you just laughed. Ha 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 ha. It said, "Nice hippo, son." For the last time, this is not a hippo. You're just freaking fat. We got a fun show for y'all today. Let me give y'all a little rundown. First things first, I've been MIA for so long, so I figure first things first. I'll give you a little update on what I've been doing the past year. I'll keep all the personal stuff out of it so we don't have to talk about the genital warts or nothing like that, okay? Chill out. Chill, son. And then we might take a little dip break. Okay, a little dip break there, which is going to be interesting. We're going to get into that. And then it's been so long since you guys have seen actually inside of the barn, so I want to give a little tour of that. We'll do a little walk around. There's a whole lot that's been done since the last time I showed it off in here, and now we got a little YouTube set, so we got a whole lot going on. So we'll do a quick tour of that, and then I hunted African Plains game like 4.5 years ago, no, almost 4 years now, and I just got the mounts back a few weeks ago and got all those up. So if you guys love death, you're gonna love that segment. After that, we're gonna take a little field trip down to the great state of Tejas. Maybe eat a steak or something, you know what I mean? We're gonna go down there and we're gonna pick up a classic. That's all I'll say. We're gonna pick up a classic you guys may or may not remember. That's gonna be a fun one. And then we'll do maybe a little walk around, a little tour of that thing as well. And then when we get back to the barn, we're gonna have a little special guest. I wanna start off by saying that this platform is called YouTube. Emphasis on the U. Meaning you can do whatever you want here as long as you follow their guidelines. So in no way, shape, or form do I have a problem with any YouTuber making the content that they enjoy making or works for them. I've been making videos since 2007, when the most subscribed channel was 20,000 subscribers. Her name was Lisa Nova, and she made short, funny comedy sketches similar to Smosh, if you remember those two. 15 years later, YouTube has changed drastically. And I lived through it all, seeing people go from the top of the mountain off the face of the earth completely. A few years ago, well, I guess 5-6 years ago, YouTube started getting very clickbaity due to so much content being on the internet. You had to title and thumbnail your video a certain way to gain the attention of, someone who's been on their phone or computer all day. In which, living through that, I followed suit as well. YouTubers started getting away from strictly making content for their community they built and started making content to attract as many viewers as possible. It started to seem like if you weren't buying the newest cool thing to show off to your audience, you fell off and no one cared no more. That's where I personally fell off. It turned me off of making content because I didn't see a long future in making videos like that. I also didn't like the fact that a lot of channels focused on drama, politics, pop culture, and like news to gain the attention of a viewer who might be looking for validation of their own personal opinions. And to me, it just seemed like a cheap way to get more comments and get your watch time up and grow as a channel. It also fuels so much hate towards someone with differing opinions than you, just like the mainstream media does. Which the same YouTubers making that type of content always like to complain about, but they were doing the same exact thing on their channel. And sometimes those channels get more viewership than the mainstream media does. So anyways, long story short, I got turned off and decided I needed to take a break. I wanted to clear my head for a good while until I came up with a plan to continue doing what I love, and that's creating entertainment for people who need an escape from the real world. I wanted to give the viewer an adventure they've never gone on before. So I started working behind the scenes for a year. I built a few different companies, went on some new business ventures with other companies to help them with marketing and advertising. And while in the midst of doing all that boring crap, I started to miss this again. I miss being creative. I always needed a creative outlet to keep myself sane, like drawing. I might enter an art show, I don't know. So stay tuned to my MySpace, I guess. I don't know. I just didn't want to fall into the trap that many other content creators fall into of creating content for the algorithm rather than their core audience. The internet's a beautiful place, but it's also the worst place for people's mental health because no matter what door you open, there's always negativity in there. Not only negativity, but a lot of the positivity you see and the motivational type stuff can cause you to feel even worse because you're constantly comparing yourself to someone who's successful or someone who's already put in all the hard work. Every time you get on social media, it gives you FOMO because someone you don't know is doing what you want to be doing. It's like every time you pick up your phone, it's giving you these quick dopamine hits. And when that dopamine wears off, you got to get another hit and another hit and another. And it turns into a never-ending cycle of never being truly happy because all you see is negativity. You're always comparing yourself to others. You keep having envy of what others have. And at the end of the day, it makes a lazy person because they're fine getting their quick dopamine hits every time they pick up their phone, instead of working hard and getting the truly full dopamine hit of personal success. So I don't want to add to the chaos of quick dopamine hits for people that are struggling to find happiness anymore. I've done it. And the morals that my mama taught me growing up always bring me back down to earth on what truly matters. So instead of adding to the chaos, I want to create an escape from the chaos. Most of my followers and watchers are blue-collar folk who work hard all day to keep this country running. I just want to be the door you open that takes you out of reality. But I'll say this, I'm happy as hell I took some time off, because if I didn't, I'd still be trying to play the game. This game, the YouTube game, leads to fakeness. We all know that. It leads you into becoming a pawn in the internet game of chess. It leads nowhere. I know the algorithm warriors are always going to be around, and YouTube will praise them for doing so because they have to compete with these other companies to have your eyes. I'm fine being the outsider, not conforming to the robots. I'm a desperado on the wild west of the internet, blazing my own trail. But I'm in search for happiness, not gold. It's always a dip time. What's up, y'all? It's freaking dude. We need a dip break. We got the monthly subscription box from outlawdip.com. Check this out. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I've been uploading a bunch of reviews on the Outlaw Dip products on our YouTube page. You can check that out in the description box below, Outlaw Dip Co. But I figured we'll do a little dip break here on the show. We got a lot of time to kill. We're doing a lot of fun stuff today. Might as well have a dip to enjoy it. And this month is April, and no, this ain't April Fools. We got a new box this month, which comes with a brand new flavor for Outlaw's Flavor of the Month. And this flavor of dip for this month is lemony lip candy, baby. Check it out. Oh, we got a sticker up in here, dude. Check it. Oh, so delicious looking, creamy. The creme de la creme of dip right here, only available for 30 days. Lemony lip candy. Let's take one of these out. Can you see that, bro? Law? Ooh. I like you. Like an Italian ice cream. What you think about that, son? Oh, dang. Lemony lip candy, dip of the day. We have a new sticker in the box every single month. This month is the Copenhagen parody sticker. Fat Lip since 2017. Outlaw Dip Wintergreen Fat Cut. Warning, this product is 100% lip candy. The addiction is real. I should have said the addiction. God dang, son. All right, let's pop one of these out. Every month, you get a new sticker as well, and 6 cans of your gosh dang favorite lip candy. New flavor every single month. Lemony lip candy, which, if you look at the lid here, is our flavor of the lemon meringue. If you guys like lemon meringue pie, this is our rendition of our lemon meringue pie, which I absolutely love. Gotta get a sniffle. Oh, it smells sour and it smells sweet. It smells like mama's cooking a little bit. Oh, I hope you're PDSing with me, folks. Come on, you gotta pack that something that can get you a pinch. All right, here we go. Let's get a sniffle. Oh my goodness, it smells like actually just like lemon meringue. Look at that fat cut black goodness right there. About to frickin' spit some. You're gonna have to give me a mud jug, dude. I completely forgot, man. All right, let's get a nice fit. Oh, it's so juicy. Oh my heart. That's the one, dude. That was the one. Where'd my hat go? What the frick, dude? Were you just filming? Give me a mud jug, man. I got fit, dude. I got fit, man. That's freaking juicy. For real, I need a mud jug. Throw me the trash can. We're gonna show y'all the shop here in just a second. But you can roll it. It's okay. You can hear it. This is the best investment if you have a shop, a barn, or whatever. I got like 3 of these. What are these? Brute trash cans or something like that? What are they called? Brute. And they roll. I put wheels on them. The freaking best. I like it. I just want to win. Shout out to the greatest movie of all time right there. Lemony lip candy is April's flavor of the month for Outlaw Dip. If you guys want to sign up and get a brand new lip candy every single month, you can. Yeah, Some good ass dip right here, baby. Also, a lot of people are freaking out. They're like, yo, dude, you guys went freaking tobacco free, nicotine free, man. What the hell's wrong with you? I hate you now. All this kind of stuff. Listen, I've made a bunch of videos on this. I made a bunch of posts about it. I hope you guys understand that it's legal, it's BS. But if you want nicotine, all you got to do is shoot us an email and we'll talk about it. That's all I got to say about that. The email is support@outlawdip.com. Check it out. This month's flavor is lemony lip candy. Tastes like a lemon meringue pie. You get the tanginess of the lemon. You get the sweetness of like that buttery crust. And it's just good, man. I want to like give you guys a tour of the shop with this in my mouth because I'm very much enjoying this right now for a reason that we'll talk about probably next week. But god dang, it's good. What are we doing next? I don't have my notes. We're doing a tour of the shop. Do a little tour? Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna do a tour of the shop. Get my notes out here. And, the hell is that? Hey, Outlaw Channel, Mikasa Sukasa. Don't know what that means. Get in here, dude. What's cracking? Welcome to the barn. My name's Jared Outlaw. I'll be your host today. You know, it's been a while since you guys seen this bitch, but we gotta do a tour. We gotta do a tour. 2500 Ram behind me. I like to call this Deer Eater. Because if you come around, this is the two-tone black and brown, as you can see. It's still Colorado. Just because it's April and spring is right here doesn't mean that we didn't just get a blizzard yesterday and it's supposed to be 85 degrees tomorrow. What the dick, dude? Come on. And then we come around here. This is why I call him Deer Eater, dude. Look at this big old thing, man. Come on now. Put some coat racks up over here because I got a bunch of freaking junk coats and hung some stuff up. Got a shout out to Pop Outlaw for the detail work around. We had a big old VFD remote right here for the big ass fan. Shout out to them. It's pretty cool. The light switch for it here when it comes on and you can run it and this thing goes quick, son. Just push start or run and the fan starts going. Pretty cool to have this just like giant. I mean, you don't even see it because it's mounted in the wall, but it's like this freaking thick. It's crazy. Fuse panel, thought the trim was great. This is the little kitchen area right here. We just got some coffee. Did get internet set up out here, which is awesome. Got some game processing meat, fridge. Eventually we'll put some shelves up in there, maybe a pantry little deal, just to have some snacks and stuff whenever you come out here. You want to eat, you know what I mean? This is the, I don't know, I guess we just go, if you go back, get a wide shot of this wall here. I kind of was thinking ahead of time before we were doing every little wall in the shop. I was trying to think of like what I want on each thing. So on the ends, I wanted workspace for certain things. So right here is workspace for hunting and fishing accessories. I've got some fishing baits. I haven't utilized the pegboard much yet. We got some giveaway stuff here. We need to give some stuff away. That's what we need to do. I've been working on my knife. Dude, this is my Maximate Steel Spyderco Paramilitary 3. Love Spyderco. Live in Colorado. Shout out to Colorado. Jacket. Can't shout out too hard to Colorado because everybody thinks we're a blue state, which I reckon we are, but because of the city of Boulder and Denver, but the entire state of Colorado is red. Trust me. It's ridiculous. I broke the frickin' tip on it. You know, we all know that the tip is the most sensitive part. As a guy, it's always like, oh, I don't mean to pry, but I'm gonna do it anyways, donk, and it always comes off. This is like my 6th or 7th knife. I don't know, I've been messing around with it. Got that new. I got that pair of 2. I used to have pair of 2s until they came out with a pair of 3, and then I switched over to pair of 3, but I missed the pair of 2, so now I'm back on that. This is the Crew Wear with the micarta scales. Love it. All right, this is like what I do. I just got a little, like, when I work on my bows, just Knox bow fishing stuff, some broadheads. These are all different broadheads that I shoot over the years, everything. Got some extra Conibear traps. These are from the Trap Lord music video shoot. And then just, you know, random junk shooting bags, ghillie suit, whatever. This entire toolbox is pretty much filled with knives and hunting accessories. We got freaking K-bars, big and small, multi-tools, a whole bunch of stuff like that. This is just where I kind of keep a lot of the miscellaneous stuff. This is the camera bench. If you're hearing that in the background, it's a pinball machine. We'll go to that in just a minute, but this right here is the camera bench. This is where I keep all the camera gear. Got the travel case here, built a little shelf just to keep more junk. Most of that stuff is just like, I don't even use anymore. I've had every GoPro since 1, pretty much, and they're all in that box. Put some shelves up for these lights. I've got these, Brolo and I built these benches last year. I think we did that on the Outlaw Outdoors channel, and built those benches, put some more stuff in. I'll just say this, man. Craftsman, what the heck happened? What happened? Craftsman. This is like, this company is, so I'll just tell you this. This side of the shop, I had some craftsman stuff. I want to say Craftsman. This side of the shop, we have Husky. Huskies, what am I thinking here? Huskies, Lowe's. No, which one is Home Depot and which one is Lowe's? Now I'm blanking. You guys tell me in the comments. I'm completely blanking. Whichever, okay, I'll just say this. They're the same exact price. One is at one store, one is at the other. I will say that Husky products, especially these frickin', what are these things even called? Storage bins, whatever this storage cabinet. The Husky storage cabinets they went up in what, 5 minutes? It took us like an hour and a half for each of these. Just so thin and junky. What happened? Husky, way better. Anyways, got some storage, and then you come into the this is the kind of the studio where we're shooting everything. Actually, back here we put in a 50 amp. It's over here somewhere. We can still get to it. It's back there, but we put in a 50 amp just in case we ever get an RV down the road or something like that. We can charge up. I don't know why I still have that in my freaking notes. I can't do them no more. All right, this is the set. I just put a whole bunch of different mounts and stuff up here. Got to give a shout out to Papa Outlaw. He made these as a gift for me for the shop for Christmas. Some used up Outlaw boots. He like put some coins on there, made a lamp out of it. I was like, this is perfect for the set. Papa, I appreciate you. Some rods, got the awards up here, some turkeys. Got a shout out to Mullet Man. You did this for last year, my turkey last year. I thought that was pretty cool. Some beads. The gun safe with a bunch of stickers of companies that I've worked with or stuff I bought stuff from, really. Muzzleloader box, and I just tried to throw stuff everywhere. Got the Outlaw sign, shout out to my cousin Jason, who just absolutely crushed it when I asked him to do a metal sign for me, and I wanted to put some lights behind it, so that changes colors. It's my Colorado Bull last year. Or actually, no, yeah, last year. Yep, 21. That's a hermaphrodite duck that I shot. It's very weird. Bear from Canada. Set up all the bows here, from bow fishing to my wife's bow to Fat Boy's bow. We shoot in here. You can get 20 yards, which is kind of cool. And I've got my target set up over there on my lawnmower. I've got an idea for all that, but we gotta do a couple more things first. Obviously, a man's shop is never finished, right? So we still got a lot to do. Watch your step. This is the shed. Just a whole bunch of different lights. Eventually the idea to build a drop down that all of these lights can get off the floor and up, and we can control. I can control all these lights from my phone right now, turn it whatever color we want, but it will be nice if we can get them off the floor. This is the heater that we put in that almost broke it and died. If you look really closely, which it's gonna be hard to see, but there's dents and stuff all over it. That is a 250,000 BTU heater. So I keep it about 45 degrees in here at night just because I've got mounts and stuff up in here. But this thing, dude, it just freaking, I mean, from 45 degrees, and I usually, right now it's at 60 degrees. From 45 degrees to 60 takes like 4 minutes. It's crazy. Super warm. Heats it up super fast. I went with a little bit bigger than I needed. This is a 3,500 square foot shop, but I went with a little bit bigger because we live so high. I live at 6,500 feet or something like that. So got some mounts, which me and Brolo have been moving them like crazy. These are my Africa mounts that I finally got back. I went and bow hunted Africa in 2018 or something like that, I think it was. And just got the mounts back. Crazy. COVID screwed all that stuff up. But this is kind of like the game area. This is where we play pool, play poker. We got just a regular dining table over here, but shout out to Papa Outlaw. He had the, God dang it, what the dick, dude. You know, hold on one second, y'all. See a little poker table. Papa Outlaw brought his pinball machine over. This is Terminator 2. Gotta love that. This is actually eventually gonna be a different part of a set called the Spittoon Saloon. We're gonna do it right here and put some stuff up on the wall. It's gonna be great. But let's give you a look at just some of these Africa mounts, because I know you guys have been wanting to see these forever. This right here is the red hartebeest, waterbuck. This is my kudu, black wildebeest, blue wildebeest. Got to give a big shout out to my buddy Matthew down in Louisiana. If you guys are in Louisiana, Matthew Corville Taxidermy did all of this stuff. Amazing, fast. He only had these mounts for like 6 months. Got them done quickly and sent them right to me. Loved it. It was the freaking getting it from Africa to America, which took so long. This is an oryx or gemsbuck. It's a warhog, impala, big ol' eland. These are all pretty much antelope species, plains game from Africa. I love it. All in Namibia. One of the greatest trips I've ever done with my bow. Amazing. And I got all these guys to remind me of it. We got a snow goose up there and some other geese. Had a lot of bird mounts. Dude, still frickin', I mean, come on, got to. I don't know, you got to, right? Stoker's clock, thanks Bobby, gave me that. Here's the better quality Husky cabinets I was talking about. I have fuel and, I don't know, cleaning stuff, bungee cords. I try to be pretty organized. Straps, extra oil. Yes, it's ventilated. This is paint and random tools. Yeah, mostly paint. Just a lot of carpentry projects. Mostly these chairs aren't like this, but I wanted to show you all this. These are more lamps that Papa Outlaw did. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested in winning some of these, because these are some extras. That thing's loud. I tried to make it look pretty for the video, and it's blowing up over there. He doesn't say that in Terminator. What does he say?
I'll be back.
I'll be back. That's what he says. I sounded a little Australian there. I was like a little Australian. I know he's Austrian, but I was like an Australian. Sorry, I apologize for that. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to win one of these. Because we got 3 of them left. And I might be able to get some more. Papa Outlaw enjoyed doing them. We got a yellow bull. We got 2 black ones. Let me know if you guys are interested. We might just do it. Here's a Husky toolbox. I needed a lot of room for tools. Me and my buddy Dang just have so many tools between us. I put the pegboard up and put a lot of tools on that. Kind of the stuff we use. This is just freaking junk, just junk. About to do oil change on a secret project. Jumpers, these are from a secret project. This is from a secret project. Yeah, anyways, a lot of different stuff. Try to be pretty organized up here. I've only bought 1 thing of Snap-on in my life. That's them. Dan had a bunch of Matco and some more Husky. Big fan, big fan. Got sockets, anyone? Check it, that's so sexy. Your tools don't look until you freaking organize them. And mind you, this was just blasted in there. I don't even, it was just ass blasted. I almost started singing Ave Maria, which is what I sing for everything. Ave Maria, I was a choir boy. And I'll just leave it at that. Awkward. Wow. Somebody put some naughty things on there. That son of a dick. This is the 1985 K20. I know you're probably really close to it right now. Let's get it. I got everything kind of smushed in here a little bit. This is a K20. Got to do a couple more things to it, and then it's up and running again. I know I've been saying that for like 22 years, but we will. My El Camino, 1971 El Camino. Love this freaking thing. It's dirty. And then a bunch of junk over here. Look at that thing, dude. Straight out the 70s. Gorgeous. These are my vehicles. Just a bunch of random stuff. I need to get some stuff to hang on the wall. 4-wheeler. Had a lot of snow this year, so this is kind of my plow. Looking to probably put a plow on that K20 right there, to be honest with you. I think that might become the new plow truck because it's got that 383. It's just a perfect plow truck engine, you know what I'm saying? This is the bad boy mower. You gotta love that. Like I said, I have the Target on here. These are my wife's four-wheelers for when she was growing up. We still ride them every once in a while, besides the fact that the tires are, yeah, all the mud jugs from over the years. Big time. A lot of mud jugs. I needed a dip wall in here. And so since we do have this barn wood, this beautiful barn wood all over the wall, I figured maybe we get it, you know, put all my old tobacco signs and stuff like that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. It's kind of, my main goal right now is I want to get those big paper block pallet targets and put those on the back wall here so that we can shoot in here. And I don't have to worry about somebody who's coming to shoot to just hit something. Even myself, you never know. Just don't want too many arrows going through the wall, but it would be a cool story if you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yeah, that truck's dirty as hell. Damn. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Big ass fan, big ass doors. I think that's it, man. I mean, is there anything else? That's the auto side. This is how much of a girl I am, okay? That right there over there is my woodworking bench. That's woodworking bench, okay? That's automotive bench. That's camera. That's freaking archery and stuff, right? So I got yellow bins over there. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw the "Don't Tread on Me" flag up there. And then this is like all my camera equipment that's usually black, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna go POW, shout out. And then the American freaking trucks and vehiculars I work on, we got America right there. And Jeff Gordon with all my automotive hats on the shelf. And then on this side, since it's the woodworking, I have all of that woodworking art that you guys have made me over the years, which is freaking awesome. So it's coming along. Done quite a bit to it since the last time you guys saw it, and I'm digging it. Love this fan. It's been pretty cold this winter, so we haven't really got to use the fan much, but I'm looking forward to next week when it gets hot. All right. Did you hear that? Dude, come back. Did you hear it?
A little bit. Sound like a spray fart.
A spray fart. That's what we called it when we was kids. Dude, you just spray farted. What'd y'all call it? It's like a poof. Got the trailer loaded up, about to head north and pick up something special. Came down here, I'm leaving Mullet Man's house now. Thank you, Mullet Man, for the hospitality. Always fun coming down here and hunting with you, even if we don't get nothing. This trip, you hear that? Wait, I hope you just heard that, because we came down here turkey hunting, and we didn't have much luck on the turkey front. We hunted for a good couple days, but now I just get to his house and I load up my truck, and this old Tom is just chilling in the front yard. What in the dick, dude? Where were you all week? You know, we could have used your hospitality this week, but you decided to just stay at Mullet Man's house, eh? Come on now. Peeping Tom over here. Too much fun. You know, it's always sad packing up and you don't get to use your gear for what it was intended for, like this turkey vest. You know, it's nice and comfy all week, sitting on the ground, calling, trying to get something to come in. We heard a bunch, but it never happened. Now I've been driving for 6 hours already, and I got about 12 hours left to go. My booty's hurting a little bit. Even though we got these nice leather seats and everything like that, they're just, they're not the most comfortable things. So I reckon we're gonna use a little redneck ingenuity, and this guy's gonna help me get home nice and comfy like. My butt's a little sore, you know what I mean? So I got this nice, beautiful memory foam pad to keep me comfy all the way back to Colorado. Gotta love it. loaded up and strapped down, folks. Man, she looks just like when I dropped her off. Just a few more things missing, like windows and some other crap, but oh, dang, dude. It's good to be back in here. Kind of smells like sexual intercourse in here, to be honest with you. Freaking loud. Hope you heard me say that was freaking loud, because that was loud as hell. Baby, she's back. Let me close this door, dude. This is my 1964 C10. Take a look on the inside, baby. I just got it a little dirty. Put some new seat cover on, little saddle blanket. My boy Kyle, he detailed it up nice for me. But same patina steering wheel, same everything. Everything still works except I put a new stereo in, put some carpet in. I love the patina look. I don't want to do anything with it. There's a couple rust holes. The door's shut like shit. It's got the free range trading post stuff. We had a coffee company a while back. This truck was for, so we got some better ideas for it. So I went down to go get this truck down in Texas. We just got back. Got to show it off. I mean, 1964 step side C10. It's beautiful to have it back. I love it. Look at this, man. Old drip rails. Crazy, man. With the holes in it. Like literally like hand. Like, look at this. Like that's just so cool. You don't see that on vehicles really anymore. It's been machined, you know what I mean? And it's like, even though this could have been bent and stuff by machines, it was like, it's just from the 60s. It's cool, you know what I mean? We did the bed, it's got the wood bed, which needs to be, this truck has been down in Texas with the Googans, right? And listen, I love the Googans, god dang, but dude, these guys drove it one time and they broke freaking everything on it, man. They're like, hey, Outlaw, it's got no brakes, man. I'm like, it's because you were riding it on the frame. You never filled up the gosh dang, the airbags. The freaking tire, I mean, I watched the video where they took this thing through. Also, they put stickers all over it, and we freaking cleaned this thing like 20 times, and you can still see the outlines because they left it baking in the sun with stickers on it. Come on, man. Slash the gosh dang tire. Hey, it still looks good though, right? But the reason why it's so loud, look at the front of this though. I'm so happy we kept all the front. We were able, this grill was not on it whenever we were, we had to bend the shit out of it back right here. It was like folded in half. And so I spent like 3 days trying to with all these different ball peen hammers and stuff to try to get it back. But look at this, man. They broke the gosh dang exhaust, man. It's supposed to connect right here. I mean, these things were rusted, but look at that. God dang, man, completely broke it right there. To be honest, that had to be exhausting, dude. It's a little crooked in the rear, like it's just like it's bent or something. The frame seems fine. I was looking at that, I was like, what the hell? But I think I remember this from before. It used to be a work truck. We bought this, it was sat in a field in Kansas for like 15 years, and before that they said it was a complete farm truck and worked its entire life in Kansas. Which is freaking awesome. So I've got some ideas for this thing. I want to put some wood bed rails like them old moonshine trucks up on here. Maybe some mahogany because it's a hard, dark wood. It would kind of match the bed. That's oak, but we don't want to do oak up here, especially if it's going to be out in the weather, which it will be, especially here in Colorado. Let's do some mahogany or some teak wood. Or mahogany teak wood. You ever smelt that? Bath and Body Works, baby. Need to get a new gasket for that window because it's cut up a little bit. I mean, there's a couple little things I want to do, but man, it's freaking awesome, dude. I can lower this thing all the way to the ground. I was thinking maybe we get some white wall tires, like the old school. I don't know, man. It's just good to have it back. I want to make this like the shop truck, and maybe we'll throw some like Backwoods Broadcast on here. Maybe we'll do like the best vidges in town. Maybe a little Outlaw logo on the back. I don't know what you guys think. You got any ideas? You let me know. But the 64 C10 is back, and I think we officially have to call this the Rambler truck. I think this has got to be Rambler, because it was in the Music Video Rambler. If you haven't seen the Music Video Rambler, you got to go check that out. That's where you had its 15 minutes of fame. Actually, you were in that video.
I was.
You were sitting on the back picking that guitar, son. That was a freaking fun day. It was a cold day, very cold day up in the mountains. But yeah, good to have it back. It smells great. I need to get a few things done on it. I need to give it an oil change. I need to do some exhaust stuff. So if you guys want to see some of that, let me know in the comments. Smash that thumbs up button. And maybe in the next episode, we'll do a little tune-up on this guy. It's time to get down to the nitty-gritty. You know, I don't know how this show's gonna really go from like here on out, but I have a lot of different ideas for different segments and things like that. But I would love to, a lot of people are asking like, is this a podcast? You know, like, and it's not. It's more like a variety show, just with all the ideas that I have in my head and putting them out here in the barn. So I don't want to be like, you know, everybody and their mother's got a podcast nowadays, and it's a little annoying because all of them have like the same guests every time, or like every week. It's like, oh, once this guy's on this podcast, you know he's going to be on 15 other ones, which is fine, but it's like, I don't want to do the same thing everybody else is already doing. You know, it works, but I don't know. To me, I don't have any interest in talking to somebody who's like already famous or like an influencer. This just doesn't really interest me. But we need to turn that mother trucker off, dude. That thing like blows up. Sorry, blow up, bro. You can do this. I got this. I'll hold this thing down. Instead of talking to like people that everybody already know about and you can like Wikipedia, I want to tell stories of people that nobody knows about, you know? Underwater welders, guys that go down to Florida and turn the power back on for everybody after a hurricane. You know, blue-collar legends and hardworking people that have done things that maybe nobody... Dude, maybe they made the freaking nozzle on a gas pump. I don't know. I'm more interested in that than like, hey, got this freaking actor on. He's in this new movie, or this new author who just wrote this book. It's just, I don't know. It's always the same thing on everybody's podcast. I just want to be a little bit different. You know what I mean? So if you guys have any ideas for that, let me know. But as far as like segments and the way these shows go, I don't really know. Like I said, this is the pilot. So we're just seeing, you know, we're seeing if you guys have any advice and if you guys even dig this yet or not. But one thing I did want to go over is I want to talk about some serious crap on this show, okay? It may be I started saying two words at once. This may be the Backwoods Broadcast, and we get a little crazy in the woods. But son, I got something serious that I was thinking about in bed the other night, and I asked my wife, and she was already asleep. And I was like, what the hell, man? Like, this is actually really freaking interesting. And I'm wondering if you guys are the same way. And Brolaw's behind the camera, and I don't even think he knows what's about to come out of my mouth. I just said, push record. I want to go on this. And I don't know if this is something you guys have thought about or not, but I think about it all the freaking time now because I don't think anyone's ever taught me why. Not even in church, not in school. I never got the birds and the bees talk, by the way. My parents were too scared, I reckon. So, yeah. I'm a little pissed about that. I don't think that has to do with anything right now, but I just wanted to let everybody know that. So, did you?
They didn't tell me.
Dude, I've never asked my younger siblings this. Isn't that whack? God dang. We know Dad's watching right now. He's like, what the hell's the birds and the bees? That's what my dad say, right? You guys don't know my dad. Well, you'll know him eventually. Anyways, this is like the most serious question I just think this needs to be answered, and I hope maybe we can get down to the nitty-gritty today and figure it out because I've been thinking about it for the past week, and I need to talk about it on the show, not to anybody else because I need to get this out. All right, let me stop hyping it up enough. Why do men have nipples? Dude, there's no way you know why. I mean, is this something that, like, do you know?
Yeah, I already know. I'm surprised you don't know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, don't tell me, actually. Because this is what I was thinking in bed when my wife was just... She keeps one eye open, too. That's not relevant either, but I should probably cut that part out, dude. She watches these some bitches, too. Make sure I ain't talking about other women or something. You know, can you even hear me? Am I a little far away? We good? Okay, it's our first, we're just running down. I probably shouldn't do that because of the lighting. Man, I haven't done this YouTube thing in a while. Anyways, you actually know why men have nipples?
Yeah.
Okay, I started thinking of every reason. I was like, why do men have nipples? We don't ever, like nothing ever comes out of our nipples. Like we will never have babies. But I started thinking about this. As soon as I said that, I thought about, dude, it's 2023. You know what I mean? And I'm like, the good Lord above, dude, He's the Almighty. He knows everything. He knows how we're all going to die. He knows where our culture and our country is going. He created it. I'm like, He probably just like in case, because people now are changing up their genetics and saying, hey, I was a guy, but now I'm a girl. God just saved the plastic surgeon a little bit of money for having to slap a nipple on there. You know what I mean? Doesn't that make a lot of sense? You can't tell me that doesn't make sense.
Makes a little sense.
All right, I'm pretty much joshing around now. But before you even tell me, is it like obvious?
I don't think it's obvious, but...
Has anything... Actually, you know what? I take this back. I was just about to ask you if anything's come out of your nipple. I can actually make clear liquid come out of my nipple. I haven't done it in years, but I used to be able to do it. I used to just like squeeze the nipple. Don't ask me why, but I used to squeeze it. I don't know. If you're at home right now and you're a guy, maybe you... And I haven't done this since I was in my 20s, but like if you just sit there and you just squeeze on it, a little bit will come out. And everybody I've asked to do it in person, they're just like, no, dude, that's gay. No, dude, I ain't doing that. And you know what? It's because they're afraid that milk's going to come out. That's what they're afraid. It's like girls, when you ask to feel their Adam's apple, they're like, no, no. Why do men have nipples, bro? Tell me.
When the embryo is being developed, the nipples are developed, and then after that, the sex is decided.
I feel very stupid because I don't really know much about human biology. I know more about wildlife biology than I do about human biology. Is there a female and male sperm, though?
I couldn't tell you.
I'm pretty sure there is. And I don't see freaking sperms with nipples swimming to get to the eggs. Look it up. We got to figure this out. Why do men have nipples? This is getting me. I honestly, I was thinking about this for hours. You got it?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Males have nipples because of the way that embryos develop in the initial weeks. Those eventually born female and male are the same until sex chromosomes are defined.
But I was told my entire life that it's like the male sperm are faster than the women's, or the women's sperm are faster than the male.
I don't think that's a thing.
Dude, it is. Look it up. Does sperm have gender, or I don't know. Be careful, dude. You might be on some type of list after typing that in. Oh, man, dude. Has anybody else ever wondered this? There's got to be another question out there like this. Like, it's so obvious to us that we see every day. Like, I look at my nipples and I'm like, I was looking at myself, I'm like brushing my teeth or something. I'm like, yo, wait, why do I have these two things? You know what I mean? Like, what am I ever going to do with them? And also, like, what would we look at like without nipples? That's weird. What?
So yes, it does. Each sperm is different.
There is a male and female sperm?
Yeah.
Because maybe it's just
Makes
like
no sense.
like the male and female sperm obviously don't have nipples. Like they don't know what they're gonna look like. But like why? I don't understand. Like if it's already a male and female sperm, then and it's getting inserted into the egg or whatever, the uvula, the freaking God, dude, I don't know. I fell asleep during that class, man, unless they were showing Diddy on the, I'm confused. Doesn't make much sense to me. If it's a male and female sperm, but it doesn't get decided until it knows it's a, what do you mean? Are we just not going to get an answer to this? Do we need to call a doctor? We should call a doctor right now and be like, hey, man, oh, it's weird. I just woke up and I was like, yo, why do I got nipples, dude? Can you answer that for me, please, Doc? Men have nipples because nipples develop in the womb before embryos become distinctly male or female. Male.
So it's following the same blueprint, and then it's like, okay, later on it detects that it is a male.
It's literally just natural selection. And naturally, the universe didn't want me to have big, voluptuous boobies. So that's basically why men have nipples. It's just you're a male and female sperm, you get injected into a woman, and it's like, yeah, you're a male and female, but like but you're both gonna have nipples because we don't know if we're gonna give you a penis yet. I don't get it, dude. Am I just stupid? Do I need to go back to school? I'm 31 years old, I've been out for quite a while. Maybe I do need to go back. But at the end of the day, this doesn't make a lot of frickin' sense to me, all right? So if you could help me out in the comments below, or if you're a little bit of mind blasted like I am right now, let me know, because it's pissing me off a little bit. And I would like to know why I have these two little things. They're a little sensy, and it's like, it makes it a pain. They grow hair all around it. It's like, okay, so here's this thing. I get really hairy nipples. Most guys do. You probably got hairy nipples, right? Like around it.
Yep.
That's biology telling you like, ooh, gotta keep them warm or something. Maybe because they're sensitive. But like, why don't women have hairy nipples? Does the universe just suggest she's gonna wear a fleece bra? Like, where's their freaking hair? You know what I mean? Unless women do get hairy nipples and they're always shaving them and they never tell us. You know what I'm saying though? Mm-hmm. Like, this is all really weird. Like, everything that we've been taught, and I don't even remember being taught this, but like in 6th grade when we're supposed to be getting the birds and the bees talk, like, I didn't have the mind to just be like, why do I have nipples, Miss Peterson? You know? That's weird, dude. Is there anything else that you can think of that like, dude, the hair. Why don't have women have hair? Why are my nipples sensitive in the first place? Like, if they were just, if I have a lack of selection and in the universe and whatever, biology, the chromosomes, the frickin' whatever that thing's called, didn't want me to have boobies, why did it make them sensitive? Or were they already sensitive at that point? Why are they hairy? Why is my body trying to protect and keep it warm?
Guys are hairier than women anyways.
Yeah, but why right around the nipples? I don't have any chest hair, probably because I'm a frickin' blonde. I have like 4 chest hairs and I'm pretty gosh dang proud of them, but I got tit hair like crazy, and I don't even use these little thingies.
I don't know.
They get hard. Why do they even get hard? How do male nipples produce milk? While it's rare, some people who are not pregnant or nursing, including men, produce milk from their nipples. I told you that's what happened to me in 8th grade, son. I got milk to come out, but it was clear, okay? That shit was 14%, man. It was 14% milk coming out there. That's another thing. 1%, 2% milk, whole milk. What does that mean? 1% what? Fat? 2%? Fat? Whole fat? What's the 1%? What's the 2%? You know what I mean? It's probably a very simple, and most people probably know it, but I don't. Good question, right? Do you know? There's 2 people in this mother trucking room that don't know 1% milk, 2% milk, whole milk, skim milk. Is it skim or is it skin?
I always thought it was skin.
You thought it was skin? I think it's skim.
It's skim, but I always thought it was skin for a long time.
Oh. Goat milk? That's the only one that makes sense, goat milk. Oh, it just comes from the nipples of a goat. Do male goats have nipples?
Yes.
What the f, dude? There's a lot of questions to be asked, and this is the type of stuff that we're going to probably talk about on this show. So stay tuned. Love y'all, man. But I'm not really loving the nipples right now. Speaking of nipples, I think it's time for our special guest.
You guys know you can't have a backwoods podcast.
Backwoods broadcast.
You and your stupid names. Y'all know you can't have a backwoods podcast without coming down.
It's the backwoods broadcast.
I know. Getting it from the brain to the mouth, a little difficult. Y'all know we can't have a backwoods podcast. Y'all know we can't have a backwoods broadcast without the fat boy and the Splatoon Saloon. We're gonna make ourselves a cocktail tonight.
Did somebody say cock?
Yeah, no, it's a cocktail.
Well, I need something hard. So, well, I need to drink something hard, like liquor. That's all I was talking about. What's up, fat boy? What's
going on?
It's good to have you on the broadcast.
Yeah.
Glad you finally got that right.
Jackass.
Anyways, what's cracking, y'all? Today, Fat Boy's going to be making us a country cocktail. That's what we're calling this segment here in the Spittoon Saloon. Fat Boy is actually an aficionado of lots of different cocktails. And today,
Master
as
of
you
the
can see,
cocks.
Master of the Cocks, we got a little Tapatio in the building, which is a tequila. It's actually a 110 tequila. Oh, there goes a lime. Tried to make it look pretty. Apologize for that.
Man down.
There goes one of the huevos. So why don't you tell them what we are doing as the cocktail today? You know there's tequila involved. We got these nice little glasses, which have a name. Go ahead, baby. Let them hear it.
We, and by we I mean me, are going to be making the Mississippi Margarita.
The Mississippi Margarita. That sounds country if I ever heard one, son.
That's right.
How are you going to make this? Do you need to start by cutting a lime? I reckon that's what that's for, right?
I do got to cut
Roll it
myself a
out.
little lime.
All right, dude. Well, here, I got a knife for you.
You know, size does matter.
Ah, yeah. I never learned that lesson, actually. Oh, we got some margarita salt over here. Okay, I'm guessing
fancy.
we're going to be... Do you want me to... You going to be salting some rims?
We're going to be salting the rim.
All right, baby.
Little
I
rim
love-
job.
I love rim jobs. Let's get them, baby. Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. Fat Boy doing a rim job over here. Just messed the whole card up. We had to format. It's our first episode, folks. We're not super professional yet. Hey, you want me to salt the rim?
Salt my
Let's
rim.
go ahead and salt Fat Boy's rim. I love a lot of salt. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. I'll give that to you. Golly, man, you got enough lime on there?
It's like Scarface's desk.
Took me a second. All right. Now, the tequila of the day. Fat Boy said he needed tequila, so I went out. And this is a cocktail him and I have made quite a few times, actually. I almost said accidentally.
Well, I mean,
it kind of was accidentally
it was a
at
little
first.
accidental,
I mean, I don't know anybody that's ever done this. This seems to be like if there was alcohol in prison, this would definitely be done in prison.
Yeah,
So
kombucha.
for this one, I like to use Tapatio. We're not talking about the hot sauce, baby. This is Tapatio tequila.
You don't need tequila to pop my top off.
This is Tapatio 110, okay? Most tequila you guys are gonna get is gonna be 80 proof. This is 110 proof, which, to be tequila, 110 is the cutoff. So this is your heavy duty tequila. How much tequila are we gonna need, Fat Boy? Let's
An
get a sniff.
ounce and a half.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's just an agave bomb in your nose. I love it.
You
guys can
sorry. Flashbacks to spring break.
So how much is this? What are you doing?
An ounce and a half.
Ounce and a half of tequila. We got the 110. Are you sure that's all we want to do? Do we want to do any ice? We didn't even think about ice.
No ice.
No ice?
No. Oh, no.
We can't afford ice, can we?
They're too
And this is
expensive.
just being fancy. I mean, you ain't even got to be fancy. This is country cocktails. So do it however you want, baby. All right, we got the Tapatio 110. Fat Boy, the secret ingredients is up next. And this is all you got to do, baby. Let them have it.
Boom!
Mountain Dew, baby. That's it.
Right there.
Signing off, son. No, we got to try this, dude. All right, let's get
Yo,
this
1-2.
going. How much sugar Mountain Dew got up in it, baby?
I don't know.
65 grams of Mountain Dew in this bottle. 65 grams of sugar, excuse me. Here we go. Look at that. Mississippi Margarita. Oh my gosh. Where's our little... You got the little mixer spoon?
I got the little mixer
Dude.
spoon.
A little bit of this, a little bit
Just
of
a little
that.
baby spoon.
Oh my goodness, dude. Give me the slime. I'm at just a little squirt.
She's a squirter.
You want to squirt?
Squirt me.
Ooh.
Hey, puppy.
All right, dude. Hey, it's been nice doing the country cocktails for you. Hey, try this Mississippi Margarita at home. Let us know what you think. I appreciate Fat Boy coming to the Spittoon Saloon and do a little cocktail with me.
Sweet vanilla. It's good.
Dude,
Yeah.
that'll make you want to kiss your cousin.